One of the most important tips you will ever learn about signs, symbols, and omens. Good morning, I'm Lucky Links. If you've been liking these video tips that I've been doing, be sure to subscribe and be sure to hit the notification bell so that you can continue to get them. If you'd like to get a reading from me, contact me at 779-302-8009 or conjurehope@gmail.com or visit my website, luckylinksfortune.com. Signs and omens. There was a guy who was convinced that the number 3 was significant in his life. He would see it wherever he looked. When he looked at the clock, it read 3:33. When he'd go on vacation and stay in a hotel, they'd put him in the 3rd floor, in room 303 or room 333, or he'd end up in a room that added up to 3. He'd see the number 3 in people's tattoos. He'd dream about it. Everywhere he looked, he saw the number 3. And he was convinced that it meant something, but he didn't know what it was, and he was very frustrated that he couldn't find out. One night, when he was on the way home from a store near his house, it was dark and it was foggy out, he was convinced that he was about to find out what the number 3 meant, because he saw it floating there in the dark, lit up in bright lights. And he stared at it mesmerized, convinced that this was the most significant moment of his life and that the whole universe was trying to get him to understand the number 3. And then it hit him, literally, and killed him, because it was the number 3 bus coming right at him. What's the moral of this story? Sometimes we are so hung up on finding signs, symbols, and the meaning behind them that we miss what's really important and right in front of our face. I'm Lucky Links, as always, wishing you success and good fortune in all that you do.